ink-a-dink, 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 ink-a-dink. Wow! What would be the antidote? What would be the antidote? Oh, find me the antidote quick. Walter, what's the antidote? What could be the antidote? Other Basil. What's the antidote, Piggy? Piggy, what's the antidote? Little Jeffrey Peterson. What's the antidote? Basil, what is it? Oh, of course. Combination. It says on the P.A.W. root beer that right on the can it says Niacin, an antidote for ricin. I need more. I need a double two. I need two. It says on the can on Schweppes too. Curiously enough, one of our corporate sponsors also, besides P.A.W. root beer. P.A.W. root beer. Oh, it's that secret ingredient. That's got to be the first in Schweppes. Schwepper-vescent. Basil. What was that gum? Was it that gum that I had 12 hours ago? Is that what caused... Yeah, Schweppes. Schwepper-vescent. Says right on the can. A niacin antidote for ricin. And likewise on the P.A.W. root beer, it's an extra letter that gives it the French appeal. Fresh appeal. Also says on the can, a niacin antidote for ricin, taken in conjunction with Schweppes. Basil, I had the craziest dream. Oh my God. How long was I like that? How long was I shaking like that? About 2-3 minutes? Oh my God. I had It seemed like, well, dreams are supposed to be that way, I guess, but it seemed like I was having this crazy dream. Well, first of all, I dreamt that we got tickets to the first show of Late Late Show with Drew Carey. That's what I dreamt. I dreamt that Craig Ferguson was there with us. And I know he wasn't there because look, he's up in the hammock along with Bill Murray. And I dreamt that we saw, while we were in the audience for Late Late Show with Drew Carey, I dreamt that we saw Stephen Colbert fly up from the stage up to that hammock, up to the audience. I guess he had the hammock in my dream. And, oh my God, it's Stephen Colbert. And it says underneath the picture, no, it doesn't say eat me, it says fly me. Okay, all right, Bill, Craig, here comes, okay, you ready? Ready, Stephen? Stephen T. Colbert? Sorry, I don't have my paper airplane pilot's license. Well, actually, it's not really a paper airplane. It's just a slice of paper with Stephen Colbert nestled on it. Let's try again. Try again. Oh my God. Take my word for it. He's up there now. So now the hammock is expanded. We've got Stephen Colbert up there. Check my my cheat sheet. Got Stephen Colbert up there. Got Bill Murray, who's been up there for he's been up there since we did the shows on the Superb Owl back almost a year ago now, in which Basil did a little send up of Colbert's Superb Owl show, and yeah, Basil. I have to admit, you're right, Basil. Basil's just said to me, he said, well, it's just a little, like, extra little quiver from the ricin being beaten back by the nicin. He said, even Colbert applauded him for his Superb Owl broadcast back in January and said that they were actually better than Colbert's. Colbert's were good. Oh my God, we loved them. We loved to watching him cover the well, he couldn't say Super Bowl, and neither can we, although I just did. But apparently, you can't use the word Super Bowl in television without expressed written permission. So, isn't that right, Basil? And then Basil's got something else to add. Said, it wasn't me, it was that Kim Jong somebody, I don't know. Now he knows it's not Kim Jong-il, because that's the father of Kim Jong Un. And he knows that, and we know that. It's clear. So Basil says, he just added a question this time. Said, you had a dream about tickets, about us having tickets to and going to the first episode, the first Monday episode of the Late Late Show with Drew Carey. How'd that go? How'd that go, Basil? Basil said, okay. Well, it's tough. It's a tough act to follow. Craig Ferguson, right, honey?
Exactly.
Craig Ferguson is a tough act to follow, and we liked him. I mean, she'd been watching him for probably the whole 9 years that he'd been on. I only watched him for the last, I don't know, what 2 years we were watching together?
Something like that.
And it was just a great show, just a lot of fun. He's, same old every night. I mean, you had your monologue. He brought somebody out of the audience and messed with them, and he did
cheeky monkey farty donkey thing.
Yeah, he did the cheeky monkey farty donkey. That's right, he did that too. He had the horse. He had the robot.
Ferguson farty donkey.
What's that?
The Craig Ferguson farty donkey.
The Craig Ferguson farty donkey?
Yeah, Craig Ferguson. Oh, I'm Craig Ferguson. Oh, look at me, farty donkey.
See, I don't remember that.
Oh, I do.
Okay, it must have been during the 7 years that we weren't watching it together.
That was.
Oh, okay. Well, so yeah, Basil, I had this dream, and in the dream, it was crazy. It was crazy. Now listen to this. The punchline is the worst of it. Okay. So we got these tickets to see Drew Carey in his first appearance as Craig Ferguson's replacement, and there's apparently going to be 2 or 3 different guys that are going to give it a shot, and good luck to all of them, because whoever they are, we like Ferguson, and he's off doing something different, and no doubt he's gotten a few letters, or a few million letters so far, begging him to come back. And well, we've got little Jeffrey Peterson. See, we've got little Jeffrey, and little Jeffrey, we think little Jeffrey is either related to Jeffrey Peterson, or wave to the audience, or it's very possible that this is actually one of about it's off to the farm to do the kids, the farm where we met, by the way. He's either a relative of the Jeffrey Peterson from the Craig Ferguson late show with Craig Ferguson, or he's one of about 67% of the citizens of North Korea, and he's a bit on the lean side. So, but they say it's healthy. I mean, 2 out of 10 teenage girls think this is healthy. And that's a sad commentary. Oh, we're not doing news tonight? Okay, well. So I had this ticket. We had tickets. We all went to see the show. And lo and behold, up in the hammock at the Late Show with Drew Carey, he had it's a little hazy. I mean, and I'm just coming out of an incredible experience with drinking some ricin to offset drinking some nicin to offset the ricin, and so there up in the hammock was either Craig Ferguson or Ferguson, Missouri. Okay, not sure which one. They both wear hoodies occasionally. There was Stephen Colbert up in the hammock at the Drew Carey show, like he's up in the hammock here. Okay. Had Bill Murray, and in my dream, Bill Murray sent a little puff of wind down onto the stage, because Drew Carey's got this new prop. It's a piano. It's a piano disguised as a guy with blonde hair and blue eyes. But trust me, it's a real piano. And Murray sent a gust of wind down, and that's their way to communicate the phones. Craig Ferguson took the phones with him, apparently, so there's no phones there. So Kerry can't do any of the stuff that Ferguson did. So there they are up there, either Craig Ferguson or some guy from Ferguson, Missouri, and Colbert and Bill Murray, and for a second I thought I saw Drew Carey up there, but like I said, it was just a dream. So, okay. And they all called out in unison, down to the stage, all of them in unison, as if they were one voice. Ferguson, Colbert, and Murray all called down to Drew Carey down in the stage in the studio, and called him LFFF. And I'm trying to think, they did explain what that was, what LFFF means. But I know the first word was little. The second part of it, the first F of it, was formally. And I just don't recall what the other two were. Okay. Oh, Basil. Now that I had this experience with that gum that you carelessly or not left hanging around, that I popped in my mouth while we were doing the show about the interview, and which led 12 hours later to my near demise just a few minutes ago. Let's try to get, and these guys will help us out too, let's try to get Wrigley's chewing gum. Okay? And all we need to find out is if Wrigley's makes an anti-ricin gum. And they'll be another corporate sponsor. Right? We've got Schwepper-vescent. We've got P, A&W root beer. It's the P that makes all the difference. We've got another corporate sponsor. That's what you get for having cans that have been sitting out for about 8 months. Ping pong paddles, and Basil's got his ping pong paddleatorium set up downstairs, and he's quite the ping pong player. Okay, what other sponsors? Okay, I know we're going for Budweiser, the Budweiser account, and we're going to get that. I know we're going to get that because the NFL is going to lose that. We know they are, because I don't know, something to do with some football players drinking Budweiser and then I don't know, whipping their kids within an inch of their lives and beating up their girlfriends and dragging them around by the hair. I don't know why that would be problematic for Bud. I mean, it's Budweiser that's causing the behavior, isn't it? Basil just said, meow, meow, shut the fuck up. Said, meow, shut the fuck up. No, I understand. You want to get that account, so I should something to something. But, in all honesty, it is Budweiser and other inebriants, we'll call them, because okay, everybody in the audience knows what an inebriant is, because that's what a lot of men, including football players, slurp down before they engage in miscreant behavior. Miscreant, got that one again. Everybody knows what that is. We got an intelligent audience tonight. Okay, oh, Basil, how could you let me forget? Our long-standing sponsor is yeah. No, it's not what you think it is. This is not. No, this is Tootsie Roll, and we have a sample of Tootsie Roll here in its wrapper, which on the back of it says, "Do not remove from cat pan." And so this is our original sponsor, and Basil and I have done very well apparently by the Tootsie Roll company. I mean, we really. Sales of Tootsie Rolls, and at least Tootsie Rolls are showing up in a lot more houses. Apparently that's because a lot more people have cats now who have cat pans. And that's why Tootsie Roll is showing up in a lot of American homes. Whew. Okay, so we're here. We got the three guys sharing the hammock. We got the fish tank. We've got okay. We've got another letter from the Church of New York Manasseh Jordan Ministries, P.O. Box 3320, New York, New York 10163. And was it you that did that, Basil? So somebody took a blue pen and drew a little Salvador Dali-like mustache on this lovely picture of the prophet Manasseh, who calls us pretty regularly and asks us to tune in. And we tuned in once, and it wasn't what we Basil said. So it's exactly what he expected. And the letter is addressed to Basil BuddhaCat, Basil, Basil, Duddah, Duda, instead of Buddah, Buddha. And apparently they think Basil's last name is Cattle, Catl. That's how it's addressed. I'm sorry, it's not. We didn't plan it that way. We didn't ask them to. We gave them the right address. We gave them the right address here in Bethel, and we gave them the right spelling, or his representative of the right spelling of Basil BuddhaCat. And oh well, we tried. What a dream. Going back to that dream. And in that dream, like I said, there we were, up in the audience at the Late Late Show, now with the new, not improved Drew Carey. And we were in the audience and watching the show, and it wasn't very good. I'm sorry, but we were there. First show was an opening night for LFFF, and no, Prophet Manasseh was not there. Okay. You want me to look back? You're running short of time. You're running short of subject matter, and you're okay. Okay, you want me to refresh everybody on the? You got to want me to refresh everybody on our recent news story, our recent visit from Tiger Woody, or Tiger Wood, WOOD. Do anyone. So we did a little story about that. And we had call-ins from Tiger Woods, from either Lindsey Vonn, Tiger's wife, or Lynn Savon, one or the other, and some relative of Tiger's in the Philippines. A female relative of Tiger's out there in the Philippines, and well, we think she was female because she claimed to be Filipina. But once in a while, quite often, she messed up and referred to herself in a male sense as Filipinas. And Filipina or Filipinas was getting rough on Dan Jenkins, the reporter who did the article about Tiger Woods, and okay. Time to unveil. And we don't have the big where the wild thing slippers are. That's good because we got a new commercial, a new corporate sponsor coming in, and this is via Tiger Woods and his belligerence and discomfort with our show about him. Nike. Nike, new corporate sponsor, Nike. We're working on that. And Nike's proud to add, where's Piggy? Proud to add to that. Well, first of all, when Nike is sold in south of the border, Nike adds in the commercial. What the? Okay. Down on the farm, Nike adds. What the? Okay. Okay, hold on. Thank you for calling Basil BuddhaCat Presents. Basil, it's from our recent show about Kim Jong Un. It's actually, Tweety, is this coming from the most glorious of all cities and the most glorious of all countries on the face of the earth, where 2/3 of the inhabitants are starving? But other than that, is it from? Tweety says, yeah. It's actually. She gave us the backwards rotation, counter gyration of the left wing, and that means it is none other than Kim Jong Un, and very possibly also Kim Jong Un's dad, mentally ill. Kim Jong Il, mentally ill. Okay. And he whimpered and he said he'd call back. Okay. So Basil's ping pong paddle. He's got the gymnasium downstairs, the Basilatorium, and we got some shots of Basil playing ping pong, and it's pretty good. So there's the ping pong balls that go along with it, and okay, we're not going to get to the rest of the show, are we? Because I'm still a little rice and doubt. But we'll come back Sunday morning and we'll join you. Basil BuddhaCat Presents. I'm David Stevenson, recovering ricin addict. Basil BuddhaCat Presents, the indomitable one. Little Jeffrey, Basil, a little wooden piggy, cat and hat phone, and everything else. See you Sunday morning.
They say they'd rob your grandma blind on Wall Street, fritter her away her Medicare on Wall Street. And Pharma Oil and their pet fox don't care if she lives in a box, so long as they wear platinum jocks on Wall Street, Meow.